Welcome to the Pursue Your Spark podcast. We bring you the best tips and solutions in fitness and nutrition to lead a healthy lifestyle. This is the podcast that shows you how you can unlock your potential and why it matters to ignite the spark in your life. And now your host, Heike Yates. Well, hello there. Heike Yates here, and welcome to another episode of the Pursue Your Spark podcast. First thing I want to do is thank you so very much for listening to my podcast and the information I have to share with you. And I'm super happy and appreciative about the reviews you're leaving on iTunes for the show. And I want to share with you one review that just made me smile big time. And it's from Hayden Yellowlap. And Hayden Yellowlap writes, Heike provides real-life solutions to real-life problems. She is totally relatable, fun, and realistic. Looking forward to the next one. This made my day. Thank you so much, Hayden Yellowlap. I really appreciate your listening and taking the time for the review. So, all you other listeners out there, head on over to iTunes and give the show some love by leaving your review and your ratings. I super appreciate it. And now on to today's podcast. Hello and welcome to the Pursue Your Spark podcast. Today, in episode number 16, I want to talk about the 5 ways you can boost your metabolism. Many of us are struggling with the self-assessed slow metabolism. Have you heard that from your friends, your family, or you may even say it yourself? My metabolism is getting slower. I keep gaining weight, especially around the belly. And my motivation and energy are at an all-time low. I guess I'm getting older, and that's just the way it is. Does that sound familiar? But we can change low energy, lack of motivation, and for sure get rid of that stubborn belly fat. In fact, if you're willing to change a few habits, you can even turn back the clock and build a leaner, healthier body than you ever had before, with tons of energy to boot. Let me show you how you can boost your metabolism today by changing a few habits. I also have a free downloadable cheat sheet for you. My freebie will help you guide you through simple daily strategies to boost your metabolism. I will put a link in the show notes so you can get your hands on it. Are you ready to start? What is a metabolism and what does it do? A metabolism is the process by which your body converts what you eat and drink into energy. During this very complex biochemical process, calories in food and what you drink are combined with oxygen to release the energy your body needs to function. Although your metabolism influences your body's basic needs or your body's basic energy needs, how much you eat and drink along with how much you exercise will determine ultimately your weight and your energy. Several factors determine your individual basal metabolism. So think of the basal metabolism as a number of calories your body burns for energy even when you're asleep. So there are 4 factors that determine your individual basal metabolism. Number 1, your body size and composition. People who are larger or have more muscles burn more calories even at rest. Your sex, men usually have a less fatty body and more muscles than women do, of the same age and weight, which means men burn more calories. Your age. As you get older, the amount of muscle tends to decrease and fat accounts for more of your weight, slowing down your calorie burning. Physical inactive people can lose as much as 3 to 5% of their muscle mass each decade after the age of 30. Even if you are active, you still have some muscle loss. Just not fair, right? I tell you, when I started, after the age of 50, I started really noticing that it was so much harder to keep myself in shape. And I noticed that I had to work just so much harder in my exercise and be more committed, that it was not okay, like in the days when I was younger, to just skip exercising and eat whatever I wanted and drink whatever I wanted and get away with it. The weight started to creep up. I was not quite as tight. My muscles looked softer and more flabby. And I had to really rethink my strategies, saying, all right, I need to do something different from what I've done before. My metabolism works against me, and I need to get in the game and change things. Change the way I eat, change the way I exercise. And I have, just like everybody else, struggled with this. But I've gotten a good handle on how this whole metabolism thing works and how I can boost it. And that's what I want to share with you today. You may have heard that you cannot reset your metabolism. You know, that you just get old. That's all there is to it. You don't really know how to reset the metabolism and what exact steps you need to do to change that metabolism, since everything seems to work against you. Or you may think, whoa, I have to do those high-intensity interval training classes and lift really heavy weights to actually see some muscle gains. Or I have to do one of those cleanses or really go on a super strict diet to actually see a change, to actually see the fat melt and the muscle grow, the weight go down and feel stronger and feel more energized. But you know what? The big question always remains, how do I increase my metabolism so I don't gain weight and feel energized? So let's get to it. The 5 simple steps to boost your metabolism that nobody talks about. Number 1, eat more protein. This is a big one. Protein is essential when trying to lose weight and fat. And here is why. Protein helps you keep that all-important lean muscle mass. Protein significantly increases fullness, which means you feel fuller despite eating less. And eating more protein often causes people to eat less overall. So the question now becomes, how would you calculate all of this? Maintain your total calorie intake, but change your macronutrients. In my 7-Day to Ignite Your Spark Planner, I talk extensively about this process. So for today, what we want to do is increase protein to 30%, drop your carbs to 40%, reduce fat to 30%. Again, you can dial this in with using my Fitness Pal to start with. Now, what does the amount look like? I mean, we don't want to measure and we don't want to weigh food. So for most active women, if you look at the palm of your hand and you say, okay, I can eat 4 to 6 palm sizes a day. When you look at your hand, that's how big a serving you can have of good sources of protein, which are fish, lean meats, beans, tofu, chicken, or whey protein. I will also put a link into my most favorite protein shake. I just love it. And if I'm on the run and I need to get protein in, my protein shake is the way to go for me. So I'll put a link for you in the show notes. So number 1 is all about eating more protein. Number 2, skip the processed carbs and eat a wide variety of fruits and vegetables and healthy fats instead. So our vegetables are, first off, beautiful, colorful. Vegetables are loaded with vitamins, minerals, and phytonutrients, which is found in plant-based foods like fruits, whole grains, nuts, and beans. water and fiber also in our fruits and vegetables to help us fill up during meals, stay full between meals, and keep you healthy and recover from your workouts. Here's an easy way how you can eat based on not, again, the scale or just eyeballing your fruits and vegetables. And as a precision nutrition coach, I recommend this to all of my clients. So here's how it goes. Okay, 4 to 6 fist-sized servings of fruits and vegetables per day. So make a fist. Look at this. 4 to 6 of those a day. Then you can pick from all the fruits you want. Berries, bananas, pineapples, strawberries. Pick from vegetables, red peppers, tomatoes, spinach, broccoli, mushrooms. Oh my God, the aisle is just filled with beautiful fruits and vegetables. Now for our carbs, we look at the handfuls. So cup your hand in front of you. Use 4 to 6 handfuls of quality carbs. None of that processed stuff. So we're looking into whole grains, potatoes, white and sweet potatoes, oatmeal, quinoa, squash, lentils. So again, a beautiful wide variety of grains and carbs for us. Now for the fats, look at your hand again and you'll see your thumb. So look at your thumb. Your thumb is how much fat, 4 to 6 of those thumb size portions you need. One of my favorites is the avocado. And if you look at your thumb and you look at an avocado, you get a quarter maybe of that avocado 4 times a day if you love avocados. Same goes for olive oil, salmon, nuts, and seeds. So very simple food serving sizes. So use your fist for the fruits and vegetables. Use your handfuls for the carbs. Use your thumbs for the healthy fats. So moving right along, as you can see, nutrition is a huge player when it comes to boosting your metabolism, but so is exercise. You need a mix of strength training and cardiovascular fitness. A combination out of both will decrease your stress and lower your cortisol levels, a hormone responsible for weight gain, especially around the belly. Strength training helps you maintain or even gain muscle mass, and as we heard before, it burns more calories even at rest. That's a winner right there. So what counts as strength training? Lifting weights, using stretchy bands that you may have seen or maybe have at home. Do some Pilates. You may also want to check out my YouTube channel, Pursue Your Spark, and check out the 3 in 3 equals fun series. I post a link in the show notes so you can check out the little video series I started to help you get ideas of what kind of exercises you could do to boost your metabolism. Cardiovascular training, like running, biking, fast walking, improves your heart health. That's another super important aspect. You may want to use the rower or the elliptical or the trampoline. The sky is the limit when it comes to cardiovascular training. Think that you want to raise your heart rate. You want to sweat a little bit to start off, and you can always make it harder as you go. You want to plan for about 1 hour a day of exercise. And remember, it doesn't always have to be hard and all out, but consistency is the key. 1 hour a day, every day, with consistent strength training, and cardiovascular training, you will see the difference. Now, one interesting point is number 4, increase your NEAT. It's a cute little word. NEAT doesn't mean you have to clean your room. NEAT is non-exercise activity thermogenesis. Stands for NEAT. This is the energy expended for everything we do that is not sleeping, eating, or is a sports-like activity. So what does it mean? These are activities like walking from your car to the office, typing, performing yard work, or fidgeting, or maybe get a stand-up desk or walk while you're on the phone. Tap your fingers to the music or tap your foot to the music that you're listening. Park your car further away from the place you're going. This is a terrific way to increase your metabolism. Think about what other things you can do that just a little bit increase your metabolism. So NEAT is a cool way to do that. Number 5 in the 5 ways that you can boost your metabolism is all about sleep. Sleep is as important as nutrition and exercise when it comes to metabolism. It is so important. Try to get 7 to 9 hours of quality sleep per night. Some people make us believe that less is better. Do not believe them. It is not true that you become more productive and more energized if you sleep less. In my podcast number 12, How Do I Get More Sleep and Energy, I share sleep strategies that work. So check with, and again, I put my notes in the show notes. It's podcast number 12, How Do I Get More Sleep and Energy? So go check it out. So there you have it. These are the 5 simple steps to boost your metabolism. Number 1 is eat more protein. Number 2, skip the processed carbs and eat a wide variety of fruits and vegetables and healthy fats instead. Do a mix of strength and cardio training, increase your NEAT, and try to get more sleep. So there you have it, the 5 simple steps to boost your metabolism. Number 1, eat more protein. Number 2, skip the processed carbs and eat a wide variety of fruits, vegetables, and healthy fats instead. Do a mix of strength and cardiovascular training. Increase your NEAT and try to get more sleep. I know this sounds like a lot, but start with one item on the list and work on that habit until you feel successful and comfortable with it. New things are always challenging, and it takes time to master them. Remember, don't forget your free metabolism booster sheet. If you found today's episode helpful and you're ready to go deeper, then you might like my Ignite Your Spark Planner. It's a 7-day online accountability program where each day you take small steps to take control of your day. By applying specific and measurable techniques, you will feel energized and reduce your stress by prioritizing the balance in your life. And until then, thanks for being here today, and I'll see you next time on the Pursue Your Spark podcast. Ciao!